All right, we finally get going with this Daniel Suikoden playthrough part 1. Are you
I'm
ready to hit
switch.
it? Ready
Let's
to
do it.
switch. All right. Well, let's get going here. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
This is one of your favorite games.
This is my top 3 games of all time.
Top 3 games. Is it Suikoden 1? No, Suikoden 2, and then Suikoden 1.
It is, well, before Persona 4 came out, it was Suikoden 2, Suikoden 1. And then
Nice.
Persona 4 took second place. So this is
Okay.
in third. And we're going to give this guy
Yosh, good.
the best name for this. He is the
we
Yosh.
can make all the names? So good.
Sadly, only just for the main dude.
Oh.
There's
right.
108 dudes in this game. So
Gotcha.
we would be like spending forever trying to do that, making up names.
All right, Adventures of Yosh. Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome to 1995-96 PlayStation era.
Okay.
All right. Well, what's the matter,
waking
Yosh?
up here, or what's the matter, Yosh?
Yeah, so a little backstory here. Your dad is one of the 6 great
Master Yosh. So good.
Master Miller's got some competition now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, his son Yosh McDohl. Oh, Yosh McDohl. That's a good name.
I knew you'd like that.
This is good.
Yep. Little backstory here. So your dad is one of the 6 great generals of the Empire, and
Okay.
as the son, this is like your first day in the job. Essentially, you like meet the king, and do you want to join?
Okay.
Yo's boy Yosh.
That's me. Listen,
Yosh.
Yosh.
All right. It's like, do I want to join? I'll play it straight.
Our Yosh counter is off the charts already now for this game.
I don't even think. Yeah, it's if we had the Yosh counter, it would just be like completely broken and such. All right. Pause there. My microphone came out of place for a second.
All right.
I'm good to go. Good luck to you, Yosh. All right. Man, he says, I hope you can surpass your father. Well, I am 100% Yosh, so...
So Tio's your father?
Yeah, Tio's the dad, the dude who actually looks like a general.
Right.
You just look
you just look like some dude in a do-rag.
Yeah. And this is actually one of the other 6 great generals.
Kasim?
Yeah. Man, I gotta go meet this dude named Craze.
Oh, Craze?
Yeah, who definitely doesn't look like any stereotypical villain from the 70s.
No, that guy looks totally good.
Yeah.
That guy will never, ever betray you later in the game.
No spoilers, because you've never played this before.
Oh, no spoilers.
Yeah.
This game looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy the pixel art a lot. Here is your manservant or butler, who for like ever I thought was actually a woman by the picture, but learned like years later it's actually a guy.
Oh, nice. His name's Gremio.
I don't know if it's pronounced like Gremio. I always say Gremio,
Yeah.
but I mean it's all just leave him alone. You know, I was like, when did I get this game? I was in grade 8, grade 7 or 8,
Oh
and
wow, nice.
yeah. I think Stan wants to give me a little problem here. All right, let's go in.
Whoa, Ted!
Ted. Whoa, Ted. Oh, big sec. Gotta.
Did your mic fall?
Yeah, my mic just like cracked me in the side of.
Oh, I heard the news, Yosh.
Yeah.
Where's Bill?
Bill, you know, sadly, I'm gonna give you a spoiler here. There's no Bill in this game,
Okay.
very
All
sadly.
right.
But we do have Ted, and he is the bro among bros, is what he
Okay.
is. He is a bro among bros.
Oh, he's your first party member.
He is the first party member officially. I have to for a second here. For
Please let me
reason.
join your entourage. I think he just joined it.
Yeah, he just like you don't even get a choice, man. I am joining your place. All right. Well, you can definitely tell this is a live production because my microphone stand just wants to like kill itself as I'm playing the game. Right. All right, now we're good to go.
All right. Sounding good.
Of course, you can join me.
What happens if you say no?
So this is like any other RPG where like if you say no, you have no choice. He's just gonna say what I want
He
to.
just joins anyway.
He
Nice.
just joins anyways.
Say Yosh. I've also found that another really good RPG name is Dude.
Dude, like, hey, dude.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "Hey, dude, let's go."
Yeah.
Or like in Zelda 64, when the Deku Tree talks to you, it's like, "Dude, listen." It just sounds like everybody's high. It's so good.
It's like, dude, where's my car?
It's so chill.
Yeah. It's some of those names, man, they just work. Like it makes so much fun. I hope you'll always be a good friend to Yosh.
Gotta be a good friend to Yosh.
Yeah.
Any friend of Yosh is a friend of mine. Oh, you asleep or something?
I am asleep. So basically what's happening is the dad has to go on some mission up north, so he's gonna be going away. So we won't be seeing him for a while.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Nothing at all is gonna go wrong. We're just going to ensure it. I'm a late sleeper. It's my first day on the job. So, of course, I'm just going to sleep in. All
okay,
right.
so the butler's with you too? All right. Oh, Pawn.
Yeah, Pawn and Cleo. So these are like bodyguards that work
Okay.
for the dad. So their job is
Okay.
literally to make sure I'm okay. And of course, we're gonna leave our buddy behind.
Can't leave Ted.
Actually, if I go and
Oh.
talk to him, he'll just be like, "Just give me 5 more minutes." A mass. Kind of just have to leave. Oops, wrong way. All
The
right.
character sprites are they're nice looking. It's I mean, obviously they're gonna look better than like Super Nintendo, but you would think like at a glance that this is a kind of game that you could do on the Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
but I don't think you could. I mean, like just the sprites are just bigger. There's like nice reflective surfaces here in the castle, and
Yeah, that's actually a nice little touch they did, considering this is like one of the first RPGs on the PlayStation. And they're like,
oh, is
let's
it a pretty early one? Was
this
it what were the RPGs like when it came out?
this was like 95, 96. So it was like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, remember when Konami made games?
I do remember, and I'm so sad they stopped making this series.
Do they at least have like Suikoden pachinko slot machines?
Yes, they have
Oh, they
Suikoden,
do?
Pachinko, they do.
So, oh, I was kind of joking, but good.
How to crush my soul. Just talk about they'll make a freaking pachinko machine, but I'm just like, okay, they won't make a game. It's so sad. All right,
Is that a Dargon?
that is a Dargon. This is a Dargon night. And Futch.
Oh, fudge.
I mean, he's almost Dutch. He is. He actually basically, I'll tell you what, when you get to Suikoden 3, he basically kind of looks like Dutch.
Okay.
He gets buff in the third Suikoden game. Go take a little dragon ride.
Oh, sweet. Already get a mount? Not even like 15 minutes into the game.
Oh, sweet mount. What's better than a dragon?
A Zeppelin, an airship, I guess.
I mean, Final Fantasy's all about the chocobos, but I'm like, I'll take a dragon any day of the week
Yeah.
over a flying chicken. Island.
I feel like these games probably age way better than a lot of the like the early 3D RPGs from this era
Oh,
because like this pixel art really holds up. I mean, it still looks nice, but like there are a lot of games on the PlayStation that don't look so nice now.
oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7 looks atrocious.
Yeah,
Now,
that game did. I didn't even think that looked that good. Like when it came out, like when I first saw it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like these guys are just like blocky as hell. Like these don't barely look like people."
yeah, they only look like people in the battles.
Yeah.
No, I was like when I was like replaying this a little bit to get ready for the show, I was just thinking like, yeah, it's you can just think like, man, this still looks good. Like you're not gonna be like visually repulsed by this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Yeah. One of the things I like about the series is the pixel art. 3 departed from that, which I thought was a mistake. Just-
Oh, it was 3 polygons.
yeah, 3 went full 3D and on the PS2, and it doesn't look as good as
Yeah,
Suikoden 1 and 2, like looking back.
yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad as like a Final Fantasy 7, but it's not it's not as good as it could be. So one of the neat things in this game, right, is like I was telling you, there's like 108 characters. Some of them have
Yeah.
these cool like unite attacks. If you have the right combination, they do a special. So like this
Oh,
one.
like the combo attacks in Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. That's pretty cool.
Some of them are pretty sweet, and some of them are just broken, and some of them just completely suck.
Yeah, but if you're gonna have like, how many permutations are there gonna be when you have like 100 plus characters? They can't all be
Yeah, they can't all be
awesome.
great. Yeah. So like, what is it? I think this is one.
Gremio's gonna die here pretty soon.
It's a good call. Oh yeah. And then instead of magic, well, it's magic. They call it like rune, and
runes?
everyone gets to carry rune in this game. So that's where like their magic or like a special skill comes from.
Does it cost mana or something?
So instead of like magic points, you'll just have like instead of magic points in like tens or twenties or like thousands, you'll just have it's like 1 to 9 at each level. And so each
Okay.
rune can have like 4 levels of magic, 4 being the strongest. And so it's just one use is 1 point. They kept it really
All right.
simple.
Yeah. It's kind of D&D style.
And then another thing I really liked in it, in the combat, is you can tell when a critical hit is going to pop up because it zooms in on the enemy for the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cool thing about like having this kind of a game on a 32-bit system, like a beefier system at the time, because they could do things like sprite scaling. So you can do that, like the zoom in stuff for like dramatic effect. And it looks nice because like when you go into battle, it's actually like the background is no longer 2D. It's the background is actually looks like a polygonal surface. So they can do things like move the camera around and zoom in, and then the system has enough power to like scale the sprites up so that they're bigger when it zooms in.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks cool. It reminds me of those old Samurai Showdown games, because that those games did that too. Like when your characters clashed in the middle of the level, the camera would zoom in, and the sprites would scale and become bigger, and it just looked cool.
Yeah. Welcome to the first unofficial boss of the game.
Oh, Rockman.
Yeah.
Wait, is that John the Dwayne Roxon?
I think it is. He's putting the smackdown on my dudes right now.
Oh no, he just gave you the rock bottom.
He just did. Yeah, it's oh, he dodged. And I dodged.
You should
And
just
he's
hit him
dead.
with paper. Just kill him in one hit.
I should have. So, experience is a little different in this game compared to other RPGs because, like, it's just every level is 1,000 XP. Like, doesn't matter if it's level 1 or 99, it just takes 1,000. And it's how much XP you get scales between your level and the enemy's level. So,
Okay.
you'll just, like, right now, I just did, like, no grinding at all.
Yeah,
I'm, like, level
okay.
5. There's no grind in this game.
So you just go in a straight line for the story.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that. I'm not into the grind.
Yeah, it's in all of the games with the exception of Tactics, which is like the one Tactics version they made. you can tell your progress in the story based on your character level.
Okay.
Because generally you're gonna max out around level 60 or so.
Yeah.
So once you're like around level 50 something, like okay, I'm right close to the end of the game.
Gotcha.
Because there's no enemies, at least that I have found in my years of playing the game, that are like above level like 60 or so. So
Yeah.
if you'll eventually just max out and you'll just get like 5 experience per kill, like per battle. So it takes
Oh,
forever to level up.
right.
But you're at the end of the game, so and it's still
Yeah.
doable to kill the final boss.
Yeah. So what's going on now? Where are you?
All right, it's a little story thing. So this is our first mission. We got to go meet this lady, Leknat, who is a seer, and so she can kind of see into the future of what's going to happen, and not 100%, but she can kind of see like the waves of where the world is going to turn.
Yeah.
And we got to bring her predictions back to the Empire. And so it's just a very simple fetch and carry mission.
Yeah.
And she's just telling me now, like, oh, you have, fate is in your control. You can control your own destiny. And I see something big for you in the future, which, of course, is not ominous at all. There's nothing bad's going to go wrong. And she's also
You will be forever forgotten and dropped by Konami,
yeah.
and they're gonna stop making your games.
Yep. And she's also the sister of Windy, which was the magician we saw when we met the Emperor. That was talking to us.
Okay.
So, of course, there's not going to be any sibling rivalry at all in this game.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah, and this
I'll
is
take Yosh.
this is her apprentice. But one thing I really liked in this game was not just the pixel art, but the fact that every character that has like some influence gets their own portrait, which kind of sets them apart. Which, in a way, is kind of like a spoiler because you're like, oh, that dude's actually something's gonna happen because
Oh yeah,
they got a portrait.
They have a portrait, right?
Like, oh, I wonder if Futch is gonna show up later. He's got his own portrait. So
I think you need that though. You need those portraits. Like just having the pixel art character, I don't think that's enough because they all kind of look kind of the same.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of hairstyle in a way. Now that I look at it, yeah. But also, there is like 108 guys that you can have on your team. Not counting,
it's a lot.
Not counting like the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's a very straight like linear game. There's like no side quests at all, at least in the first game.
Yeah.
But the side quest kind of comes from just trying to find and recruit all 108 characters.
Okay.
So, because my mission is I want to get the true ending, which you need 108 characters for, by a certain point. None of them can die, because they can actually die in the game.
Die due to story stuff or just in battle, like in normal
there's
battles?
gonna be like war battles that show up later on, and all non-story characters can be killed in those battles. So you have to make sure none of them die, and they got to be around before a certain story trigger. You have to have all 108. So after that trigger, it's like nope, no true ending for you. Finally back. Give me those conclusions.
Oh, from the Oracle?
Yep. Already, we're set on another mission.
Oh, Kanan.
Yeah. We gotta go and do some bandit hunting.
Nice.
Tell them that their tax payment's overdue. All right. Yeah, the only real grind in this game is a few characters need like a special item in order for them to join you, and it can only be gotten in like battles, random encounters. So that's really the only grind. Is just like, is this bloody item gonna drop?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. There is my rune shop. There we go.
You're gonna get some magic.
Yeah, attached because Leknat gave me a fire crystal, and I'm gonna put it on Cleo here. So now she has the fire rune. She can do fire magic.
Alrighty.
So yeah, so you see here like it says like 0000. So that's like how many MP points I got. And so like the one on the left is the weakest, the one on the right is the strongest. So eventually she'll be able to use magic.
Okay.
And I'll be ready. Runes like Pawns, the boar rune, that's just like an ability rune. So he just does like one attack and that's it. There's no like magic to it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want anything now.
Is that stuff not good enough for you? His wares?
Yeah, just wares. Because I'm gonna get some other gear in this next mission.
Oh no, these mosquitoes!
They are mosquitoes, man. Oh no, you're gonna give me malaria. Yup, I just got poisoned. These are the dumbest creatures there is. Oh, dodged me too. I don't have an antidote, but that's okay. Because I can just... It'll go away after time, but I'll just take damage as I'm walking.
Oh, is that what this weird strobe effect is?
Yep, I'm poisoned. Yeah, now, here's the fun part. There is, in this game, at least right at the moment, I don't want to say it's a glitch, it's like an exploit on how to get basically a lot of money.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so there's a... Let's see here. Yeah, there's a guy we're gonna meet who apparently is a dude. It's like a young guy. I thought when I first saw this picture, this is like some old woman.
That looks like an old woman.
Yeah, but apparently that's just like a young boy.
Oh, but his name's Marco, so...
I was in grade 8 when I first played this game. I didn't know any better. I'm like... So, you can gamble. Just playing cups. And at this point in the game, the pattern will stay the same. Once I do the pattern, it will always be the same pattern when I leave. So what people do is they'll get like 5 to 10 of the pattern, write it down, and then they'll just do this one all the time, and you don't even have to look. So
good.
Yeah. So I just I'm gonna play it straight this time though.
Okay.
Because that could take like 20 minutes of just playing
cups.
Playing cups. So, and it really affects how easy the game could get.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not allowed in here. Guess what, buddy? I am.
You got Conan.
And Craze. Or Kraze.
Maybe maybe it's Praze. I don't know what they're going for here.
I don't know. It's like, man, it's just like when I played Virtual Fighter. I'm like, oh man, that dude's name is Cage.
Oh, Cage.
Yeah.
So good.
See, now we know this guy isn't that special. So he doesn't have a photo.
Oh.
He's just kind of like a dude.
Right. He's just story fodder.
He's story fodder. He's just giving us some like BS excuse. It's like, oh yeah, the taxes, we can't collect them because these bandits keep taking it and hurting the people. But really, this guy's just corrupt. So, do a bandit hunting mission.
All right.
Of course, I'm brave like my father. I'm just gonna go on, but boys will be boys. Seifu. It's in the east.
Of your current party, who do you think is the best?
Of my current party, not counting the hero,
Yeah.
it would be that's a tough one. So, I can tell you two answers for that.
Okay.
So technically speaking, Ted is the strongest in terms of lore, which you will find out soon. But in terms of just ability, I think it's Pawn is the better attacker, but Cleo's got actual magic, so I'd say Pawn. He's like a glass cannon. But we're gonna find out soon that Ted. There's more about Ted than meets the eye.
Right. Theodore Logan.
Yeah, Theodore Logan has some. He's a shifty guy. Is all I'm gonna say.
Canyon kind of looks like an evil Mario.
I mean, this is the PlayStation era. Maybe they're throwing some shade on Nintendo here. And maybe the other dude's just an evil Luigi. Oh man, army ants.
Oh, literal army ants. That's pretty good. I like their little helmets. Oh, crit. Wait, which one's Pawn?
Pawn is the dude on the right.
The headband martial artist dude?
Yeah. He's the martial arts guy.
I'm gonna call him Pawn Ruralman.
He is pretty glassy, but he can pack punch when he hits.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Ooh, chests.
Got myself. Oh, gotta go against some boars.
Oh, wild boars.
It's might be tough.
There are actually wild boars back when I was living in Daegu.
Oh, really?
They were wild, but yeah, like remember when we took the bikes up to the river trail?
Yep.
Along that path, like there are wild boars in that area.
We never saw a single wild boar while we were there, like together.
No, we didn't. They're pretty rare. They leave people alone, but they're pretty buff.
Basically, what you're telling me is we'd be getting some good exercise if they ran
Yeah.
into us.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks for me. Okay.
Are you equipping some new items?
Yeah. So
Does Cleo have 2 charges of something?
yeah, so she's got 2 charges of level 1 magic. Ted's got 2, and our man Yosh has 1.
Okay, so the next column over, or the next column over, that's like level 2 magic.
Level 2 magic. Yeah.
It's like weaker.
No, level 1 is the weakest, and
Oh, okay.
so flaming arrows is level 1, and then as we go down the list, she'll get the level 4. So
Okay.
usually, like
Gotcha.
when they get to like level 60, uh, character level, you'll have like 7 or 8 for like flaming arrows, and then like 1 or 2
Yeah.
charges for the last one because
Gotcha.
it's.
Yeah.
But yeah, the neat thing about this game that's different than some of the other RPGs is the fact that every character has their own inventory. They really kind of D&D'd it in a way, actually,
Yeah.
now that you
It sounds a
mention it.
lot like D&D. Do you rest to get your charges back on your
Yeah.
magic?
Yep, you get a
That's
rest.
so D&D. This is like the Baldur's Gate for PlayStation.
Yeah, yeah, actually. I actually wonder how much they took that into account when they were making this game. Freaking ants. But yeah, one of the little tricks you got to do is you just got to keep moving all the items around as you get them. So there's a little bit of inventory management.
Yeah.
But the one unique thing is you don't get new weapons. What your character has is what they'll always have. So like
Oh, okay.
Yosh has a bow staff. You'll
Yeah.
always have a bow staff. Instead, what will happen is you'll see like Wolffang staff level 1 of 5. So instead, you just go to a blacksmith and he improves the weapon itself.
Yeah.
So it'll get better. Like name will change and such, but
Oh, it's
like
the same thing.
but it's the same thing,
Yeah. Okay.
which is pretty cool. Uh, I like it.
It's probably better that it's this way because it would just get too annoying, like managing having to, upgrade or having to get new weapons for every new party member 108 times.
Yeah.
Like if they're all using different weapons and stuff, that would just be really annoying, I think.
Oh yeah, it would just be like annoying because like I only have like 6 dudes right now, and already I gotta like move gear around and
Yeah.
things like that, and
That bandit on the left kind of looks like Macho Man.
they kind of do. Yeah, those do rags,
Yeah.
man. They love their do rags in this game. Yeah,
I've been maligned, yeah.
mine from the top. It's okay. But one of the tricks about at least Suikoden 1 is you have to use a lot of the 108 characters. Like they'll just be like story stuff, and it's like you're using this dude. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, like good to go. Which is fine because like they give you 6 characters to use. But it
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. Because otherwise it'd be like, hey, you got to use like these 2 dudes in this mission, but you only have 4 in a party. But then it's 2 plus the main hero, so choose 1 character out of the other 104.
Right.
Now, to be fair, you don't all. If you remember from when you played Suikoden 2, all 108 aren't actually playable. Like some are just like, this is your blacksmith, this is your innkeeper.
Oh, I don't remember that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think like half of them are just, instead of having I just have a innkeeper, it's like they have a name and personality.
Yeah, okay.
Still, 60 is a lot of flexibility for who you can use.
Yeah. That guy just slapped that boar.
Man, he's just going all Goku.
Goku.
Just hand to hand combat. Like what is his? Or yeah, he's just got claws. That's
Oh,
his thing.
claws, good.
Claws, an axe, steel bow, and a question mark. Got an ear sword and fire rune and a wolf fang staff. So they're it's not like they're hiding the fact that Ted has some secret rune. He's got
Yeah.
something secret there going
Yeah.
on. They're just and then oh, they don't actually have it on here. But some of the characters they can only attack from certain spots in the formation.
Yeah.
So all the weapons are either like S, M, or long or L, so short, medium, and long
Yeah.
range. And so short, they can only attack from the front row. Long, medium, and long can attack from either row. But those who have like a long weapon are generally like archers or people who like should not be in the front row.
Yeah. So you can't have a party of like 5 ranged guys.
You could, but it's not the most optimal for like a
Okay.
casual playthrough. Like if you just want to screw around, it'd be fine. But you won't be having a good time because they just might die pretty quickly.
So do these guys, the enemy, do they have to attack your front line first?
Yeah. So that's also the sweet thing is they got to go through the front line unless they have a ranged attack as well. Because long range can hit both ranks.
Yeah.
And medium can attack from the back row, but can only attack the opposing front row.
Yeah.
So,
This is kind of like Gwent.
Yeah. And then magic can just hit whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just defending because this is just like story battle. So
Yeah.
I can't win it no matter what.
Gotta love those in every game. Those fights that you can't win.
Yep. Just can't do it.
And then I always just use all my resources because I don't know that I'm not supposed to win it.
Yep. Of course, Cannon here is just like the typical chicken shit heel. He's like, you guys do it.
Oh, but is he pulling a Rick Martel on us?
He might pull a Rick Martel on us. But Ted's the man. He's like, let me handle this, guys. I'm gonna solo this thing.
Oh, is he gonna use a secret rune?
Yep. Yeah, this power doesn't seem all that important.
No, he just created a black hole and just sucked that thing through the ether. That's no big deal at all.
No, like nothing at all.
That's a cool effect.
Yeah, of course he can't tell us what it is right now. Of course.
No.
But apparently Cannon and Craze, they know what's up.
Okay.
So, this is tricky times.
Yep.
I should actually heal now because I'm going to go against a real battle. A real boss. Actually, you know what? It's been a while if I actually figured out. Nope, I can't use this stuff. All question marks.
Okay, so real boss here?
Real boss is coming up shortly.
So many freaking ants, man. You already killed the queen.
They're rebelling. They can't. They're out of control.
Well, I think that guy got smashed.
Yep. And missed. Like always. He's like a glass. He literally is a glass can. He hits. He's just like a Mack truck, but he's so easily dodged. Yay! Thunder Rune piece.
You gotta collect other pieces to complete it or something?
So in Suikoden 1, you can get attribute pieces or elemental pieces. The attribute pieces are they'll just like boost the stat permanently for you. And
oh, they're like Fallout skill books.
Yeah. There's actually an exploit in the game. Like, if you die, you can continue, and you keep everything. All your stats were the same as when you died, but you'll go back to like whatever your inventory was before. So one of the tricks, it takes a long time, that you can do is you can yeah, you can use these rune pieces and just boost your stat, die, continue, and then it's back again, and you boost it
Oh,
again, and
good.
then you die. So that's like a one little trick. It takes
Good.
forever though. It takes forever, but
Yeah.
um, because it's one way to in later games to kind of make a weak magic character into a powerhouse. Because
Yeah.
usually fighters suck at magic. Uh,
Right.
but then there's like, oh man, but this is my favorite character. And so you find the magic rune piece, and it's like, okay, just
Okay.
lather, rinse, repeat. Because it's the amount of magic points you get isn't based on the character, it's just literally based on the stat.
Yeah.
So you could turn a fighter into a magician, or a magician into like a powerhouse fighter, uh, as long as you have the patience to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously these guys are important because we
They
got
got a portrait.
they got a portrait.
Guy looks like Don Fry.
So we got evil Mario,
Yeah.
potentially evil Luigi, and
Don
Don
Fry.
Fry.
And
All right.
like a whole bunch of macho mans.
This is the macho army.
This is oh, the madness.
Yeah, so when I was way younger and I'd be playing this like all the time, repeatedly, one of the things I would do to get more playbacks, more range, was I would just choose a different party when I get to the end of the game. 'Cause, 60 different people, I'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna pick the usuals I like. I'm gonna pick these people I don't care about at all.
Yeah.
Change things up.
Oh, you
So,
fighting Don Fry and freaking Goku over here?
yeah, I'm taking on Don Fry and Goku. I mean, basically, he is Goku. He's got that teleportation attack.
Oh, he died?
I double critted him. That was actually quicker than I was expecting.
Oh, nice team attack. Oh, Don Fry went
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Give up. Right. That's what you get for defying evil Mario.
It's me.
Our work is done. Okay.
Oh, okay. So what? You gotta head back to what's it called?
Rockland.
Okay.
Go to a hero's welcome.
Rockland, home of the rock bottom and the people's elbow. It's the most entertaining district in all of the land.
I mean, they want you to gamble all the time too, man. Here's some free money. Heal
All right.
up.
Actually, this is probably a perfect place here to just save and call it an episode, I think.
Oh, there's actually a better spot that's coming up in 5 minutes.
All right.
I actually got it. I got this one scouted. All right. Save. Okay. Let's see. Our man Grady. A villain
baby.
who has no portrait.
Oh man.
He's like a jobber of jobbers.
That's how you know you're a jobber in these games. You don't get your own portrait.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like, these tax thieves are gonna get it. And he's like, what? We're not the tax thieves. You are. So, of course, there's some corruption going on. Especially when suddenly he's got the money to give us a gift of 10,000 bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Evil Mario just takes it from us.
Evil Mario.
Like, yeah, this place is poor. It's definitely poor.
Going back home.
Back home. Birds always dodge. Yeah, you can see like how little experience I'm getting now.
Yeah, this is. Do you ever get items that let you avoid random encounters?
So there's a rune called the Champion's Rune that it literally negates all encounters for enemies lower than you.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
nice.
but it's really expensive.
Yeah.
It's like 500,000 bits.
Okay.
So it's like you're not, unless you're gonna do like Marco City there, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
You have better things to spend your money on. Cause like you can retreat, and you know, if your level is just so high, you just run away 100% of the time. So
Yeah.
it's no big a deal.
Nice.
Oh, game's afoot.
Always
Evil
something
Mario.
to tell you.
Yeah, Evil Mario wants Ted to follow him. Something nefarious is about to happen.
Oh no. Not Ted Theodore Logan.
Nope. But of course, you know, we're fine. We're just gonna sleep it. We're not gonna think that our buddy, something bad's gonna happen to our buddy as he goes
Nah.
off with Evil Mario. He's not even back yet. Where is he? Made some tea. All right.
Oh.
Someone picked a fight with Ted, Theodore. All this blood and this wound, it's not natural.
Could you imagine how good this would be if it had 90s bad voice acting?
Really epic.
Yeah. Like Resident Evil levels of voice acting.
Yeah. I like how there you have a choice. Do I help my friend or I don't help my friend? Like, okay. Such morality they're putting on my shoulders. Oh man, I never thought about that though. If it had like 90s Resident Evil
What
voice
happened?
acting.
Was he attacked? But then why would he have? He's coming around.
Oh,
Oh, hang in there.
oh, where am I?
Where am I? Where
Where
are
are
they?
they? Help me, Yosh.
Oh, this would be amazing, man, if this was voiced over in bad 90s voice acting. Like the same it should be the same people who did the Mega Man voice acting.
Oh, from the cartoon. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like the
good.
guys who don't even like do second takes for lines that they mess up.
Nah, we don't need it. It's fine. We're just doing it live all the time. We're on a budget. Yeah, so this is Wendy. This is Leknat's sister.
Okay.
So she apparently is like, hey, you haven't changed a bit in 300 years.
All right. So is Ted a 300-year-old dragon?
He is a 300-year-old. He's Kane, basically. He's like Kung Fu. It's been
Kane the wrestler?
Kane, I wish Kane the rest of that. Kane, Kwai Chang Kane.
Oh,
From,
okay.
Yeah, he's been wandering the world for like 300 years. Yeah. So basically, the story is he's got this special rune called the Soul Eater, and it's one of the 27 true runes. And in this game, the true runes give you immortality.
Okay.
So he got this like 300 years in the past, which we'll find out how in the future.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't age. So he's just been hiding it because Wendy's been after him for 300 years.
Uh-huh.
So that was his mistake. He used it against the queen,
Yeah.
and the
No,
secret's
the cat's
out.
out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. And so now we have a problem with their bodyguards because they're technically loyal to Tio, who's loyal to the Empire. So they're having this moral quandary of like, well, should we go and bring Ted back to the army? Like, what's going on? And here's like, oh, the fever's not getting any better. It's just, I'm gonna buy some medicine at 12 o'clock midnight. Good old Soul Eater.
What did you mean by Soul Eater?
I like how it's like, would you do something for me? And it's like, what is it, Ted? Or no? It's like,
No.
no. It's like, it's like I want to say no, but the game just wants you to hit the other one. Not one of the 27 true runes. Source of all this trouble.
So Wendy is the court magician? Is
Yeah.
that what he said?
Yep, Wendy's the court magician. She's basically like the big bad of the game.
Yeah. I mean, she just looks bad.
Yeah.
Yosh.
But he's just like, take the rune from me. It's like, no, but don't worry.
No. Game over.
Yeah, game over. Actually, in Suikoden 5, they actually do it that way. There's 5 endings in Suikoden 5, and 3 of them are like you could just say no or something,
Good.
and the game just ends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Front, what's going on? Oh, it's of course Mr. Evil Luigi.
Yeah, evil, like mustache, like twirling evil man.
Oh, Pawn, you betrayed us.
No.
Can't allow any trouble to happen when Master Tio's away. So we got a fracture in the team. On is like super loyal to Tio, and Gremio is super loyal to you, and Cleo is just kind of like, you know, in between. Oh yeah, they still think I have the Soul Eater. I'll be the bait while you escape.
He's just saying this in front of everybody.
Yeah. Let's just have this existential debate right here. And it's like right in front of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just like, what? I see lips moving, but nothing's
What are they
going
talking
on.
about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? All right. Well, we lost Theodore Logan here, but thank you, Yosh. You were my only true friend in 300 years.
Guy needs to get out more, man.
Yeah, he does. Find a way to escape. He's got this you. Oops. But you really know someone is like a jobber when like the random inn lady has a picture
Yeah,
and
and you don't.
and Grady doesn't have one. He's like
Grady, is he like the Tanamura of this game?
he is. Yeah, he's like the Tadamura of this game. I'm part of the plot, but no more. No
I don't
picture.
matter.
I don't even get a picture. All right. We just hung out here for a bit. We hear the birds chirping. Things are okay. Now we got to find a way to escape.
Gotta escape Westminster,
We
whatever.
gotta escape
Is it
Westminster.
Scotland?
This, I mean, it kind of looks like Scotland in ways. This is a good time for us to save
Nice.
before we make our great escape. All right.
The game is afoot.
Game is afoot. All right. So, what'd you think, man, of the first hour? How you liking it?
Yeah, pretty cool. This is a cool RPG. This is if I had played this back then, I think I would have enjoyed it.
Instead of Draken.
Instead of freaking Draken, just ruined RPGs for me for like a good 10 years or so.
You got so maligned by Draken. It just hurt your soul, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think you would enjoy this if you played it yourself, because there's no grind, and I know you hate the grind.
I hate the grind. Yeah, this is if you could just just put me on the path and I can just get a good story. That's that's good enough for me.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah,
no
that's
stupid fetch
that's
quests.
a good episode right there.
Yeah, so we're gonna catch all you guys on the flip side.
Alrighty, catch you guys next time.